Some of y'all like to see my face, so I made myself available. This is a poem that I learned many years ago, and I taught it to my students. And whether they learn it or not, that's another matter. But I did teach it to my students when I was teacher in elementary school, teaching them the elements. So I'm going to block my face out here and read the poem to you. And I want you to memorize this poem and keep it in your memory. It's called The Man Who Thinks He Can. If you think you are, if you think you will lose, you're lost. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not and you do what you like to do, but it's almost a sense you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For all of the world we find, success begins with a fellow minds. It's all in a state of mind. Let's start over again because I bunched that up a little bit. The man who thinks he can. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you'll lose, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world we find, success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life bound go not to the stronger or faster man, but soon or late, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Isn't that beautiful? The author was Walter Winch. I thought it was Napoleon Hill because it's in his book, but Napoleon Hill didn't. Napoleon Hill got it from somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. All right. Teach your children this poem, and after you've learned it yourself, because it teach you about how to manifest reality. And in manifesting reality, you've got to get out of the illusions. You know, this so-called reality is an illusion. For example, you think you're going to lose this deal. It's an illusion. It's not real. You've already won if you already put your mind as a winner. So it's all in the way we think and the way we look. It's all in the way we believe in our convictions and how we perceive things and how we speak to ourselves and how we focus our energy and the reactions that we give to illusions. That's all they are. And what we expect. If you expect to not be successful, you will not. If you expect to be successful, if you tap into the vibration of being successful, no one can take that from you. You already got to be what you want. If you want it, the universe says, well, they don't have it, so I can't give it to them, but you don't have. But if you access the vibration of it, the universe recognizes that as you having it. So it manifests for you. You manifested it because you're in harmony with the universe. The universe is a mirror. It only reflects what you are. That's why women say, oh, why I keep getting these same old no-count men? Because that's what you want. Your illusion is that you want something else, but that's not real because you only vibrate on where you are. You love no low count men, or you wouldn't be with them. So stop lying to yourself, operate what you really want and not what you think you want. Because you really want the feeling of being respected and honored as a woman. That's what you really want. It has nothing to do with a man. It has nothing to do with a man. But if you vibrate on that frequency of being a respected, honorable woman, you're going to find a man there. That's for you. But if you do not choose to do that and stay focused on the no count, low vibrating men, you just thinking about them, then you can go no further. Then your beliefs and your perceptions, your convictions, your focus, your reactions, and your expectations take you. So, saying all that, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you'll lose, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world we find success begin with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. In Song 2, he's talk about the art of war. He said the art of war is a matter of life or death to the state. Oh, state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You are what you think. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or late, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. You know, chess is a game I like to engage in because it teaches having the right mental vibration. And after you get beat up a lot, after you lose, nobody beat you, you lose because you made the wrong moves or you wasn't paying attention to the moves that your opponent made. You have to always be expecting that the next move is going to have you castle. So you got to pay attention to the map, what's there right in your eyes, to make sure you don't blunder. Nobody beats you in chess, what's being said. You beat yourself in chess by making the wrong moves or not paying attention to your opponent moves. And there was a time I said, man, I'm going to try to find somebody I can beat. So all the people who was high rated than me, I didn't want to play them because I thought they'll beat me. And they did. So what I'm saying is this, once I changed my mindset and say, hey, bring it on, whatever you got. I don't care if you 500, 600, bring it on. I got something for you. And that mindset put me on a winning streak that I'm still on. because I changed my thinking. I changed my reality. We say reality, but really it's an illusion because the illusion was that I was thinking I was a loser. But once I accepted the fact that, hey, I'm a winner, then that's what I began to experience. So I use that story for you to use the same experience in your life, whatever's going on with you. This is a beautiful experience we have, life. It's like anything else, it's a game. You got to know how to play it. You got to know the right moves to make to experience love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. And it's not about anybody but you. If you're looking for somebody else to bring you joy, peace, happiness, you'll never receive it. You got to bring it to yourself. Then somebody else may be able to enrich it with you, enjoy it with you. Okay? So this is Reality Check Channel, and we come here to share our experiences and give you a reality check as well as ourselves. Thank those who subscribe, who comment, who like, or just come and listen and don't do a damn thing. You get your reward.